Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today we're doing something very new in a new journal, and if you didn't watch the box opening of this 𝓘𝓽𝓮𝓶 journal a wee while ago and you haven't been paying attention to some of the hints I've been leaving, you may not know, but I am going to be creating another reading journal for 2027 in this particular journal, and it's not for me. I have decided that I really wanted to give back to the community again, and when I was kindly gifted this 𝓘𝓽𝓮𝓶 journal, I knew that this would be the way to do it. I have done a giveaway journal previously, and this one's going to be done slightly differently, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge. I also think it's a little bit weird that I'm starting this so early into 2026 when it's not even halfway through the year. However, I know that two things. One, I don't want to crunch for time. So I'm not only setting up this journal in full for someone else, I also have to set up my own. And I don't want to be pushing my luck when it gets to those last few months of the year and feeling like I have to do so much setup. You guys may have been following me for a while now, and if you have not, I have multiple reading journals that I use every year, so that doesn't mean I just set up one journal. So I just want to make sure that I've given myself enough time, and two, if this journal goes overseas, because I am in New Zealand, it's going to need some time to get to its new home, and that person's going to then need time to just do the little adjustments to make it work for them. So I just wanted to make sure that I was getting this out of the way much earlier into the year, and also I've kind of been missing setting up journals, and this was a great opportunity to do so. So the one thing I knew that I wanted to do on this cover page for the reading journal that I'm giving away is try a window styled design. I have been so inspired by the amazing creators in our community, and after setting up my own journal last year and being like surrounded by this amazing creative hub of people, I learned some things along the way from other people that I thought I would like to try, and that is this right here. I've never done a windowed type design before, and I was really looking forward to it. So I grabbed one of these decorative papers from the Reading Time journal book sticker type thing that I got from 𝓤𝓼𝓮𝓼, and I am going to be using it as the decorative portion of this window piece here. And then I am going to make sure that it is where I want it to be and carry on with sticking this down. Now you guys, I am really bad for using a lot of tape when I'm sticking something down. This comes from having something fall apart on me a few years ago, and so I'm the type of person that will put more than probably necessary down these days, and that is probably also why I heavily rely on double-sided tape, because there's a lot more on the roll than there is on a tape runner, and it's much more economic. So that is down now, and here's where it gets a little bit interesting, and I'm going to start showing my age. I knew I wanted to do some sort of like color around the window. I wasn't sure how to go about it since my distressed ink dried up. I stored it incorrectly for a few years, and yeah, it's not done very well. So I decided that I would take it old school. How many people have done this? I'm not sure if it's something that people still do to this day, but I remember doing this all the time when I was in high school and making my notes at school look really pretty with color. So that is just taking a colored pencil and using a sharp edge of a instrument like a craft knife or the side of scissors. We used to do that a lot, and just you shave essentially some color onto the page and then smear it in with your finger. I think you can use like other tools if you don't want to use your finger, but this works the best. This is how I remember doing it, and it got the job done. I'm really happy that I went ahead and did this, and I would love to know in the comments below if you've ever tried this before, and if you haven't, if you would like to give it a go. It's extremely easy to do. Now, I wasn't exactly happy at this point with how it was going. I was really happy with the window aspect and the design, but this big white page here on the nameplate side here that we're working with, it just wasn't sitting right for me. Now, initially I did have some paper beside me that I thought I was going to use, but I didn't know how I was going to work that with the window. Here it is. It's a beautiful pack of paper. I will have everything that I use linked in the description below. And I decided to choose the page that I was really interested in when I was looking through it for tools to potentially use. And I'm going to cover the window. Now that seems a bit counterintuitive or counterproductive when I just already done the window, and it would make sense if I had stuck this down originally and then just done one rip of the window here. However, aside from the fact that my head is assaulting the camera screen like usual, I knew that I really wanted the layers here for the texture as well. So once again, I went around and made this one slightly wider, so then there would be a little bit more depth. It was kind of like you're looking in through quite a few layers here, and I thought that looked really pretty. Of course, I then had to make it match, and all those rough edges there got a little bit of pink smeared onto it. It's actually more of like a purpley pink, but I really, really like it. So this is almost coming together here. I don't have too much more to do on this cover page. I knew that I wanted to sort of have a good stamp of where we're going to start off with. I'm definitely going to probably take this more like antique-y, florally. I've got quite a lot of supplies recently, so I really want to use them. So I'm really looking forward to this. Don't necessarily think the color scheme is going to be pink, but if it is, or one of the colors is going to be pink, it'll definitely be more towards this darker color that we're working with here, because I just think it's really pretty. And I decided that once I had put down a sufficient enough amount of double-sided tape and got this stuck down, that I would then stamp in the headers, and we'll get to that once I have stuck this down. Now for now, I knew that I didn't want to keep the nameplate, but I did want to leave a space for the person who wins this to have some sort of nameplate put on there. So what my plan is once the giveaway is drawn, and this is a wee while away, I want to have the journal set up completely this time round. Last time I did a giveaway, I did the drawing first and then worked on the design for that person, and that was really fun. It was also really challenging. It was so out of my depth, but I really enjoyed it. This time round, I want to have the journal set up first before I give it away, and I thought, how about I stamp the things that I want to put on here, which is 2027 and reading journal, put them down the bottom, and then when I know what the name is of the person who's won it, I can put their name on the same coloured paper, because I have a lot of it, and stamp it with the same stamps because I'll always have them, and then we can give that a bit more personality at the end of setting up this journal. So now we're basically done. I am unfortunately going to tell you that I did lose some footage here. I had a little bit of an issue with stamping the headers out. So you'll get to see in a moment just a little bit of me stamping, and then the camera cut out. I didn't realize because I was so focused on it, and just stamped the rest of it out instead of turning the camera back on. But I do just put it on some pink origami paper, 2027 reading journal. Those are the two things I wanted. So here's me trying to figure out if I was going to use craft paper, which is the brown stuff, or this pink stuff, and the pink just looks so good. So that is what I ended up choosing. And now I'm just going to say a few housekeeping tidbits about this journal. So like I've mentioned, it will be given away. I will be setting it up first. I want community input. I will be doing polls both here on YouTube and on Instagram. This will be a series. I will be sharing it. The journal was kindly gifted to me from 𝓘𝓽𝓮𝓶. I will have them linked below. I do not have an affiliate code. I am an ambassador for 𝓘𝓽𝓮𝓶, but I don't have a discount code yet. I will chase them up and see what that will look like once we get this series rolling. If you are interested in getting a journal for yourself to prepare for 2027 alongside me, because I personally don't think it's too early to get started. I am much last year really was hard work, and trying to get everything done before the new year was a little bit stressful. So I am taking a bigger year-long approach to setting up for 2027. and I welcome you to join me as well. Like I mentioned, the journal will be set up first and then I'll be doing the giveaway. It will be hosted over on Instagram, but all that information when it gets to that point will be shared here on YouTube and over there as well. I'm just going to say a huge thank you to everyone who has followed me so far on my reading journal journey, and to the new people that may come across this video, welcome to the channel, and I hope you'll stick around. I don't just set up journals for other people, I also have my own journals to keep up on top of, and I share a lot of journaling content at least once a week if I'm keeping to schedule. So here is a close-up of the final, very simple, but I really like it, cover page, and I can't wait to share more of this journal with you all. We're going to be working on the reading mosaic next, I think, or a reading goals page. But until we next meet, I hope you have fun reading or journaling, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye, everyone.